Hey guys, I'm Don and you're watching Nerd Review. And today we present, what is that? I'm just kidding. The box was damaged at Target and I got a 10% discount and I'm going to take it out of the box anyway. So, yay. But yeah, today we've got Saban's Power Rangers, Saban's Power Rangers Legacy Collection Green Ranger. And he's really cool. They had a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive of the red Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. The green obviously is out, and they also have the red, yellow, and blue Ninja Storm. And I think they're gonna do like 2 sets every 6 months, and so hopefully it'll be only a year to collect all from a team or 2. I need my knife. So, to get the figure out. Packaging was pretty good. Obviously mine was damaged, but I can show you the picture on the back later. This is your main figure. Now these are going to be 6.5 inches. So, just a quick comparison. Here's one next to an SH Figure Arts, so taller than that. And one next to the Star Wars Black Series. It's only slightly taller. And the Marvel Legends are about the same size as the Black Series, so about the same size there. And then here is a comparison to the Green Ranger armored figure, so it is smaller than that, and it should at least go with your Legends and your Black Series a little bit better than the armored figures do. So let's get into the details. He's got great articulation. The hands have the spin and the ball joint that makes him able to do that, and it twists anywhere. And then he's got 2 points of articulations on his elbow and on his knee. And then he's got the same type of ball joint on his feet, so you can pretty much stand him up any way you want to, which is really cool. I also like all the detail that they did. The belt buckle has pretty nice painting, and you can see the engraved of the Dragon Zord coin, which is pretty comparable to the SH Figure Arts detail, which is good because usually Bandai of America skimps on the details like that. So it's really nice. His texture is it feels kind of soft plastic. Like in comparison to this, like this is obviously like real hard, and this is softer. They said that they wanted it to be more like they were wearing their costumes, and you know, as much as they can do with plastic, they did a really good job. Another noticeable difference from the armored figure is that you can take off the armored figure's armor. Can't do that with the Legacy Edition. It's stuck on there pretty good, and the armbands and the chest bands are painted on. So good thing about that, even though you can't take it off, is that you won't bend their arms and it fall down. But they did that so that they could take off the shield and give it to their red or white ranger. But these are really cool. I like the articulation. It's really neat. They've got pretty much, I think it's about the same, yeah, as the Marvel Legends. So that's really cool. They fit in really well. They do have a really good texture. I like that. Oh, another really good thing that I like in comparison to the armored figures and pretty much every other figure that we've gotten from them is that this is the armored figure, and this is the armored figure with his dragon flute dagger. In the new Legacy, you actually get a sheath for his dragon dagger, and it lines up really perfectly on the belt with perfect contact. And there's good painting on the dagger. Try and get that in there. There was good painting on the armored figure as well, but I'm just really happy that they're continuing on with that. And the dagger fits in just like it would on the show. Oh, here's another point of articulation is the arm joint. You can pretty much move that anywhere that you want to. Obviously, he can't go straight up because he's got his chest piece on. Another good thing about the Green Ranger is that he came with the Sword of Darkness, which really wasn't all that popular until Bat and the Sun's superpower beatdown with him and versus Ryu. But it was really cool. He actually, Jason David Frank actually was in that video, and he used the Sword of Darkness without being evil, I guess. That's up to you to decide. He beat Ryu, and Ryu's technically a good guy. But yeah, one thing I don't like about these things is it's the flimsy plastic. You know, it's real easy to bend and stuff like that. And the main problem with that is that when you get it out of the package and it's bent in a certain way, you're never gonna be able to fix that perfectly unless you have clamps to spend hours to contort it back. But other than that, it's really great. I love this is the first time I've ever seen a Bandai of America with a sheath. It's like I said, the only time I've ever seen. So it's not saying that it's the first time, but the only time I've ever seen. Let me put him up here. Stands easily, right? Didn't have to do much, just hold his feet standing. And then on MMPR Toys, Bruno was doing a whole bunch of poses with the San Diego Comic-Con figure, and you can see that it's very easy to get him into pretty much any sort of pose that you want him to. His legs are like those of the Marvel Legends. The only thing that he doesn't have is toe movement like the SH figure arts have. But he's a very well balanced figure, a very well crafted figure, very good articulation, and good paint job, and good texture. I like it a lot. I didn't show you, but he's also got these extra hands. So the hands that he's got right now are to hold his dagger and Sword of Darkness, and those hands are to perform the dragon flute playing that I had him set up in. Now, on to the rest of the Legacy collection. You can see they've got the Red Ranger, the Green Ranger that I just showed you, and right now they have out the red, blue, and yellow, the Ninja Storm. And eventually, I think later this year, don't quote me on that, they're going to release the blue and the yellow that they've shown at San Diego Comic-Con, and eventually the black and the pink Ranger, and then you collect all 5 of your main team and you get pieces to the Megazords for each one that you collect, which is really neat. The 6 Ranger obviously doesn't come with a Megazord piece, but what it does come with is their own weapons. Like, he gets the Dragon Dagger and the Sword of Darkness. All the rest of the teams, except for 6 Rangers, are going to have their common weapon. So every other Ranger from Mighty Morphin is going to have the power stick thing that goes in their holster.
Blade Blaster.
Blade Blaster. I know that Japanese called it different something. So that's I only had it from the SH figure arts. I didn't know what else it was called. And the Ninja Storm is going to have their shared sword, so not their fan and little fart gun that the Blue Ranger had. But since I don't have any of the Ranger Megazord pieces, I can't really tell you the quality. I can show you that on the picture. It looks like it's going to have fairly good articulation. Looks like he's able to move his arm out and bend his arm there. And I can't tell from the picture, but he might be able to move his legs and his feet. So that's really neat. I'm mostly into 6 Rangers. There's 2 or 3 other Rangers that aren't 6 Rangers that are in my favorites list. So I'll be able to get most of my favorites Rangers actual weapons. But unfortunately, the 6 Rangers don't come with a Legacy Zord, which would have been really cool to see a Legacy version of the Quantosaurus Rex, because he was like my favorite. This thing's massive. But it'd be really cool to see like a new version with the metallic die cast that they've been doing. But yeah, so that is the Green Ranger Legacy Edition from Saban's Power Rangers. And I'm Don Ferguson, and you've been watching Nerd Review. Remember to like and subscribe. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram at Nerd Review YouTube. Please excuse my birds for their noise. Thank you for watching Nerd Review. We're not just nerds, we're nerds with attitude.